I've been involved in the whole area of, well, my background is in media trading, but the last few years I've been involved in the whole area of brand safety, viewability and fraud detection. And I think the main issue that's facing the market right now is how the three of them are effectively becoming conjoined, and the ability to separate them out with point vendors is dwindling massively because of the nature of the fraudulent activity that's happening out in the marketplace. And I think probably the most easy to understand example of that is how it affects viewability, for example. So if you're not taking out the most sophisticated tracking and blocking of non-human traffic before you then calculate viewability rates, you're going to get a misleading viewability rate, usually higher. And there's a big education piece to be done in the marketplace with advertisers particularly, that the chase for the highest viewability rate as a single KPI is not necessarily the right thing to do, because that can end up meaning that you're optimizing towards non-human activity, as a classic example. Obviously non-human traffic, or it's now called IVT, invalid traffic, is a complicated thing because it's so multifaceted. It might be bot traffic, it might be domain hijacking, which is masking URLs and claiming you're something you're not. It might be impression stacking, all sorts of different things. So it is international, it is global, it is a multi-billion-dollar white-collar crime issue, and it affects every platform and every device and every market. So it is very much a European thing. But it's also very difficult to put specific benchmarks on how it is affecting individual markets, because the nature of the way these things work is they are centrally controlled, can be turned on for big blasts, turned off again, seasonal, etc., etc. So it is at the core of understanding what traffic is doing the work within a given digital campaign across pretty much every device. So there's been a lot of information gathering and a lot of standardization and a lot of accreditation from the likes of the Media Rating Council and the IAB. I think that's a crucial part, that the world trusts the vendors that are in this space. But I also think there's a big educational piece to be done, is moving this away from what's seen as another piece of tech to the stack that's going to add another cost, to possibly the biggest thing that makes a difference to campaign effectiveness. Because if you're identifying the traffic that's actually doing the work and getting rid of the wastage and then optimizing towards that traffic, campaign effectiveness is absolutely at the heart of the adoption for the best of breed within the verification suites.